Hey everybody, Killer Freak here today, bringing you guys a serious chat video. In the background, I got a little Destiny Crucible gameplay going on. It's a little old. I think maybe early teens. I don't know. Maybe I'm 20 in it. But anyways, currently in real life, I'm actually level 25. But anyways, that's besides the point, guys. The topic of today's video will be being open-minded about people you don't understand, and along with that is like based on judgments based upon a person's physical appearance. Now, this one I've had a suggestion for probably almost a month now, and I feel like I can speak about it from experience, and I have like stories, little anecdotes about personal times I've been judged on my appearance, and I've just kind of been avoiding this topic. I mean, I've been mulling it over for a while, and I don't feel like there's anything to be said that's kind of new, that's groundbreaking. I mean, this currently is a huge topic, especially because in our modern society, there's been this huge jump in generations. We've had this old, dress up nice to go out to eat and dress up nice to go to church, and then within like probably I don't even know because I'm not even that old, but I'd say 20 years because I don't know, I'm 18 and that's my generation, so it's become a lot more about piercings. I mean, I know I've had quite a few piercings. I used to have 4 in my ears, 1 in my eyebrow, and I just got 2 in my ears, so 1 in each ear now. And I remember I did that in either 6th or 7th grade is when I started getting my piercings, and that was before the whole kind of trend. And then I started to notice more and more people get them, and now, everybody has them. You can look all over. I mean, even in the business settings, you got women with little nose piercings, and I guess that's considered part of formal now. And I'm not saying it has to be accepted as formal. I'm saying if you're going to do these things, that's a lifestyle choice. And if you ever want to work in the formal workplace, you may have to take them out. And that's for you to decide when you get to that point. But that's besides the topic. The topic is judging. And now, first off, I'd like to say I've even judged people based on their appearance. You got them people with those stones in their foreheads, and their foreheads are all bulging out. And I'm like, whoa, like that dude, that guy's crazy. Like, that guy's weird. Why would you want a rock in your forehead? And that's messed up. You don't judge people. He may be a great guy. One of the funniest experiences I've had with judging people personally is, so I'm in this philosophy class and I'm waiting for my professor, and he shows up, and this whole time I'm expecting some old dude in a tweed jacket with like a pipe, he looks like Freud or something. So he walks in, and he's this total kind of like post-punk hipster type looking guy. He does have a suit on, but it's like this popping green and purple with zigzags everywhere, and his hair's all combed back, and he's got this beard, and dude's dropping F-bombs left and right, playing with some cigarettes, and it just blew my mind. And I guess that was the beginning of this academic year, and I guess that's kind of what in college does this too, but it kind of opened my mind about things and got me more um, I guess just open-minded when it comes to people and their appearances. I mean, you know, I don't know. Some people look crazy, but you meet them, they're the nicest people. And then there's some people, old ladies dressed all nice, smell like baby powder. You're like, oh, she's gonna be nice, and they are total just jerks, dude. Like seriously, like I used to go to church a lot with my piercings, and they don't stare at me. Like, yeah, you can have people who cheat on their husbands in the congregation, but someone with a piercings in the congregation and they're going to hell. I don't know. There's just so much judgmental aspects to things these days, and I guess it's just because it's new. There haven't been generations before, at least in what I would say the Caucasian world. And I'm not saying that to be racist. Just the parts settled by white Europeans. Because if you look back at very indigenous and rural native peoples, they had piercings and tattoos for long times. But all the countries from European origin, so I'd say what America's kind of based off and was turned into by the settlers of Europe and Northern Europe, they were just never experienced tattoos or piercings. And for some reason we've kind of went back into that, where we're doing these things that used to be like rituals for native peoples, and now it's become popular culture for us. And so it's definitely like a what do I want to call it? A paradigm shift. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say, where it's like society as a whole is moving towards stuff. I mean, even my mom's a business lady. She's got tattoos like crazy. It's awesome. But I don't know where I'm going with this. I guess my whole message is don't judge other people, because there's actually this song by the band Butthole Surfers. I know that kind of loses all credibility because their name, it's called Pepper, and there's this line in it that once I heard it, it's kind of stuck with me forever, what it is you never know just how you look through other people's eyes. And think about that for a minute. You know how you look, and part of that's based on what you want to look like and who you want to be. But I mean, that's so true. Other people look at you and they may see nothing. They may see nothing that you see in yourself. You may be complete strangers. I mean, that's one thing I think that would be cool. I wish I could just live my life one day seeing how everybody else saw me, because I think that would help you, I don't know, just become a better person. So anyways, guys, yeah, I know that's not the most profound thing. That's probably not like groundbreaking. You're like, well, duh, don't judge people, like it's jacked up. But, I want to be honest. We do judge people. So I'm not saying don't judge people, because sometimes judging people could save your life. Oh, this guy's hitchhiking. That's a stereotype. And then you're dead. I don't know. Still be cautious. You judge people for a reason. It's like an innate thing we're born with. I mean, you judge people from the minute you learn how to judge anything. So that being said, judging people is fine. Now, acting upon those judgments, I think that's a very situational aspect. It depends. I mean, trust is one of those, loaning money to a stranger or someone who's in need. I love to be charitable, but at the same time, you shouldn't get taken advantage of. That's not right, and put yourself in a harmful situation where you could even be physically harmed. So bottom line, guys, here we go. The nitty gritty. You can judge people. Now, saying those judgments out loud to offend others, not good. Using those judgments to make kind of calls to exclude that person from a group or an activity, not cool. However, in the other circumstance, using those judgment calls to kind of be cautious around that person to make sure that you're not being manipulated in any ways, you're not being taken advantage of, no harm will come to you. That's okay, because that's like a safety precaution, You don't trust strangers. Now, that does sound evil and conniving, like strangers are the worst, just beat them down and run. No. The best way to get over that fear of strangers, I guess, is just kind of talk to people. Like, I don't know, growing up, I always thought it was weird when people would talk to you that you didn't even know. Like, leave me alone, weirdo. Like, even at school, someone talks to you, you don't know, makes a joke, I just kind of, like, fake laugh and be like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here as quick as possible. Like, where's the door? But being in college has really changed that. I mean, I've joined clubs, I've been doing a lot of video game tournaments, meeting people, and I'd say usually you think 90% of people are out to get you, but I'm going to say the truth, the realism, is that 90% of people are out to help you. 90% of people aren't these malicious, hateful beings that we take them to be. And I don't know where we get these ideas. Maybe it's kind of an over-portrayal in the media. In a lot of movies, any guy with glasses and a little mustache abducts a little girl, kills her, they find her bones, they're lovely, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I'm referring to. But yeah, so I don't know, and especially growing up in this community, I feel like where I live, it's a lot more kind of like an artistic, liberal type place where, people are more open to being that communal feeling and get back to the basics of communities that depend on each other, as opposed to I've been in some big cities that are very conservative and capitalist and like new age type ideals, and you got people like flipping you off. They're like, there was this one time, where was I? Texas, I think. And there was this guy who didn't speak any English, and this other dude, and he had a map. We were at a shopping mall. He had a map, and this big old fat white dude with like a really southern accent. You could tell he was just like this racist dude. Walks up to the Mexican guy who couldn't speak any English and goes, "Where did you find that map, S.A.?" And he's being all racist, and the guy didn't speak any English. It was obvious. And the guy actually starts grabbing the map out of the guy's hands and shaking it. Like, where did you find this? Like, yeah, yell louder. That's how he'll learn English. Just keep yelling at him. But anyways, guys, I guess that's my rant for today. It wasn't really a serious chat, more of a rant. Keep giving me some topics, I love doing topics. Sorry this one took so long, to the amazing friend who submitted it. It's just been a difficult one for me. So yeah, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, share it to all your buddies. And yeah, need more topics, guys, because I got some difficult ones. I need some easy ones. I need some breaks. Anyways, coming up on the channel, hopefully some Grand Theft Auto 5 stunts and some Halo 4. I might be doing some stuff with my friend Cracker soon. So, alright, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.